Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 2. We are basically at the lake, at a new location for the northern village. And for today we're gonna talk to everyone here before we head over to find Gwyn, Alyssa and Milliam. So let's get straight into it and let's go start talking to everyone. Who knows, maybe we'll find a quest or two to do. Oh, we've been such a big help ever since you came here, Charles. Still, I'd like it if you took the time to relax once in a while. Nothing good can come from overworking yourself. It's fine, I'm used to it. I used to help out a lot at Zendergate too. Besides, if I don't keep myself busy, I'll just keep worrying about Dad. Oh, I understand, dear. Toma is concerned about him too. Perhaps you should talk to him about it later. Oh, is he? Well, I guess I should, huh? Yeah, you should. Oh, Charles and Toma are similar in some ways. They're both incredibly hard workers and have a tendency to prioritize everything and everyone before themselves. Still, I'm not about to tell them how to live their lives. All I can do is watch over them. Yes, and give them a few hints if they need it. Things are getting more and more dangerous at Zendergate. It doesn't help that Dad's the kind who loves to show off and gets himself into trouble. Maybe I will have a talk with Toma later after all. You should. It was good advice. New village at Lake Lacrima. Yeah, let's see what everyone is up to. And of course, watch the sheep. And let's make sure that they don't run away again.
You brought the sheep all the way here too?
Well, we do need to eat, and they're an important food supply.
Yes, and they do have their opinion. Oh, Watchtower's been really busy lately, so I've been helping him take care of the livestock. Lily says she'd help too, but she keeps losing interest and wandering off on me. See? Oh, she's gone again. There's no harm in wanting to play, but we all need to pitch in and help out with the work too. I'm sure Lily's still somewhere in the settlement, but I haven't got a clue as to where. Oh, Lily, where did you go this time? Yeah, just playing around. That's what kids do. Just like us, trying to find fishing spots. Because I know there is one here. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be at the dock, but it doesn't mean we don't look around for other fishing spots. Ooh, the trading post. Well, well, if it isn't Gaius' friends. How have you been? You were all worried about you. We've been hanging in there, somehow. At the moment, we're in the middle of traveling around to reunite with the rest of our classmates. Ah, well, best of luck with that. You're probably worried about Alyssa and Milliam, but I can assure you that they've been doing very well here. You'll be able to see them soon enough too, I suspect. I'm glad to hear it. I hope she's right about the soon part. Yeah, because he wanted to see Alyssa after what she said when he left at the end of Cold Steel 1. I'm sure he wants to see her, maybe even hug her. We've been completely out of touch with Zendergate even since the war broke out. Without them, this place has become a trade post solely in name now. On the bright side, I've still got plenty of our own goods and weapons in stock that the Hermit made for us. So, hey, don't hesitate to buy up. Anything interesting? And of course, Gaius is already wearing the stuff you can... Really? Gaius, you live here. You can... Or do you have something else? Nope. Everything is better and you're not wearing it. How can you live in this settlement, Gaius, and not have the equipment for free? Really? So 10 defense points less for more strength and defense, art defense. It is a men only thing. I think I would go for the extra stats, but against a somewhat lower defense. So this will cost us quite a bit of money, but I think it will be better. Who do we give the... Oh, Cloud Shoes, okay. So do we want to give it to everyone? Or do we want some to keep their defensive points, since they're already strong enough by themselves? It is a decent increase, isn't it? I'm slightly torn about it. Maintenance settlement doesn't say is it set. That's the one thing I'm looking for most. If there's any accessory which says set next to it. Gamble Jack 3, thank you. And still the Chronicle issue 2. I should update that. Did we cook everything? I think I did. I'm a little bit torn about this because we just recently got all the survival gear. And at some point this is better. But it is a lot of points down. I think speed does take preference, so whatever we do with the shirts. The shoes should definitely be it. Since Gaius doesn't have a shirt, he needs a new one anyway, he can already go with a wind vest. I'll think about buying the last two vests for the guys later on. I think Claire, she can stay the way she is, that's fine. Alright. Now, where have we been here? All these yurts, they all look the same. Is this was... Did we just walk past this one? Ah. The monsters on the Highland became stronger and more vicious after the war began. As if that weren't bad enough, Jaegers have unleashed military monsters of their own. The Highlands are no longer safe. Be careful on your journey to the northeast. Take care of them on my behalf, Gaius. I will, Dad. I need to leave on patrol soon, so all I can do is wish you luck. May the winds and the goddess watch over you and return you to us safely. I will be praying that you are reunited with your classmates. So will I. Oh, you're intended to leave immediately, aren't you? If I may have one suggestion, I find it best to warm your body and energize your spirits before taking on a major challenge. I think some delicious milk tea is just the thing for you. Here's how it's made. Ooh, new recipe. Thank you very much. Thank you for your kindness. Oh, I never would have imagined that the impact of this war would be felt so far. The earth below us is filled with sadness and distortions. I imagine that is the reason monsters are becoming more fierce of late. I just hope that no more bad things happen here. The war just started, so we definitely can't promise that.
Allow me to welcome each and every one of you here, on behalf of all of us in the settlement. Of course, while I wish I could tell you that you're safe here, that is unfortunately no longer the case. I've been forced to forbid anyone other than Lacan and Gaius from stepping outside the settlement, in fact. If the situation grows any worse, I fear we may have to abandon the Highlands and head north into the mountains. If only we could get in contact with Zendercade so we could get a better idea of how much danger we're in.
Well, I'm more than willing to go back and forth for you.
Ah, well, that's enough for me. If you intend to go see Gwen and your classmate, don't you? They left for the northeast part of the Highlands, which can be reached by following the mountains. That area has poor footing at the best of times though, so do be careful.
We will. Still plenty of things to explore there, I bet. Not upgraded, really? Of course we will, because we do have to try him out for a bit. We can't buy quartz. Just a simple check to see if there is anything interesting. Nope. Just for the formality of it all. Like I said, every new member will have to get at least level 1. So 99% of all the cores that we get, they can equip straight away. Oh, I was totally hooked on this book Gwyn recommended. I ended up finishing the whole thing before I knew it. He asked me to spread the word about it as much as possible, so... Here, hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I did. Gambler Jack 2, Chapter 3. Yeah, I still keep forgetting that we have Gambler Jack in stores and Gambler Jack 2 from people. In my head, for some reason, they keep being the same. The winters here in the northern region can be harsh, so I'm taking the liberty of making some warm clothes for everyone. Looks like I'm going to have to pick up the pace though. It sounds like I might be leaving the Highlands altogether. I want them all to be ready before then. Well, it's a good plan, definitely. Oh, I'm so glad to see that you're all unharmed. We're managing fine enough ourselves, but illness and injury has been on the rise here. The livestock aren't faring too well in the colder weather either. I'll have to whip up some extra medicine when I have the time. At this rate, I'm definitely going to need to prepare some extra medicine and fast. Getting the necessary materials won't be easy if we end up leaving the Highlands. Then put up a side quest for me and I will get them for you. More than happy to.
Ah, hey there.
I was really glad to see you were all still hanging in there. Alessa's been worried sick about you since the day she joined us. She has? I can't say I'm surprised. We've been through a lot ourselves and we're getting by. We might need to move up farther north at some point, but don't let that worry you. We're used to having to relocate to avoid trouble. Yeah, I know, but still. Leaving your homeland, that cannot feel right. The settlement's food appears to be stored here. I do still want to go back to their old location, just to see if there's anything there for us to pick up, because one yurt was left behind. Who knows, maybe there's a treasure chest in there. And this is our resting place. Yes, it is. Alright, let's check out the dock for any fishing pleasure, and of course Gwyn's house. And then we can leave, and then we'll be ready.
This spot looks perfect for fishing. Huh.
Only 3? I wanted at least 5. Come on. Yes.
Caught one.
An Enor carp. Well, it's a new one, so I say I'll take it gladly.
Huh.
I do think that even if we just get a new one every time and nothing else, we still would have enough points to grab everything we want. Because you get so much points when catching a new fish and so little for every other you catch after that. So technically you could grind the points, but getting 1 or 2 points per catch, it's not gonna go fast, is it?
Not bad.
A cray crab. Yes, we got multiple of those already. Right, that's the fishing. No, other one?
I could probably fish here.
Alright. Keep walking to the sides.
Yeah, Lee said she'd play with me, but then she said we were playing hide and tag and ran off. So what are we supposed to be playing? Hide and seek? Tag? Where are you, Lily? Come on, Lily. We didn't tell me where we're supposed to be playing.
Is a garage full for the oval truck. And that's it? Nothing else? I wouldn't mind seeing the inside of that thing, just to see what kind of orbital equipment the master of orbital technology has.
Oh, you find me. I'm playing hide and tag with Cotton. Oh, don't tell him I'm here, okay? If only Million were here, then we could do way more fun stuff than this. I hope she gets back soon.
Please tell me this way of more fun doesn't involve Erebonia. I can almost guarantee you it does. It does, I'm afraid. She seems to have taken a real liking to skimming over the lake on top of him. I'm glad to hear she made herself at home here. Yeah, she's a good kid. with a very dangerous weapon at her side. Alright, nobody's here, nothing to interact with. Alright, I think it's ready for us to leave and make our way over to where they are. Not an option for us to say, she's up there, behind the table. I won't tell. Oh wait, we could just
Let's get going.
grab a horse straight away. Oh, hello. Are you heading out again? Yeah, we're off to go meet up with Alyssa, Millie, and Gwyn. Can I trust you to take care of things in our absence? Sure can. I'll even finish catching fish and reinforce that fence before you get back too. It sounds like the things really are busy here. They are, and as much as I appreciate his help, I'm worried we're relying on him too much. Sheeta and Lily try not to let it show, but I can tell they're worried about what's happening in the Highlands too. I need to do what I can to reassure them, and take care of the settlement. I'm a man of the North after all. That you are.
Let's get going.
Alright. You're the man. Time to go. And the question now is, do we want to explore the rest of the North first? Or go directly to where they are? The northern side of the Highlands is a lot more chilly than the south side. They headed to the east of here, right? Right. We need to follow the path past the statue. Yes, the statue of the knight. That statue is massive. I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw it. I wonder how many arches tall it is. It's big, even from here. I've heard rumors about it, but nothing compares to seeing it in person. Trust me, it's even more overwhelming from close up. Anyway, it should serve as a good landmark to guide us. Even then, I know the way if you feel lost. Ready to go? As always. Alright, so this area is a lot bigger than just that statue. So the thing is, are there more places for us to visit here? I'm sure there are going to be more chests. A blue trial one. There's a settlement, there's where we need to be. The ancient quarry. And that's where we are. So the question is, do we want to go for all the chests, including the trial one? Because what kind of statuses would we have in this area? That's the question. I guess we'll have to fight a few more enemies here to make sure that we learn, that we know what it's gonna be. Because we know that in the trial chest, it will be one of the enemies in the area. And they will have a moveset that we'll see here.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
My turn. Eliminating targets. Got it. Follow me, Elliot.
Leave it to me. Hey.
My turn. Ha! Okay, it's safe for now.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I'm still contemplating whether or not to roll Claire back in again,
I
but
spy
for now...
with my little eye the goods.
Black bangle in chest. That might be another way to look about it. If we get new equipment, maybe that's the status that we're gonna get in the trial chest. So for now, my bet is on sleep. And I know that sheep, at least from Trails in the Sky, did have the ability to make people sleep and confused. So maybe those are the two I need to use
I'll
to
handle it.
prevent any damage to myself.
Eliminating targets. Now,
I'll back you up.
it's over.
Here I go. Sit.
Okay.
Just a little bit too far from each other.
Leave it to me.
Let's see. Nothing new? At least not yet.
They're open.
I'm pretty sure if you level up a few times that he will master a new move or improve one of the older ones.
Here I go. Ha!
Rean,
Right.
you're not having a good start today, have you?
Oh, we did it. Let's get going. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I do want to try the trial chest. Why not? Alright, so let's make a plan how we're gonna deal with this side of the level. We can try to have a visit at the ancient core when we're done here. Those two chests we'll get once we go to the exit where we need to be. So I would say pick those two over here. Then go back past the edge. Get those three. No, okay, when we get these two, let's do the trial chest and then we can head over to the northern old settlement. Check things out over there and get the chest along the way. And of course, once we've been here and there to all the locations, just like I said in the previous episode on the southern part, once we've done that, we know the region and we can just skip going through it next time. And then we can just go from point A to B without walking over the field.
Whoa, that thing is huge!
It is. Can you imagine if it
Gotta
was
be
a
at least
real
100
knight?
arch tall, right?
Can't blame you for being so surprised.
A cool necklace. And I'll check what the cool necklace is in a moment. Because I think that's not a bad tactic, right? Checking out the monsters and the accessories we're getting in the area to determine what kind of skill set we're going to use. Protection, that is. Alright, onwards to the trial chest. Alyssa, Millie, and Gwyn, we're headed for the northeastern part of the Highlands. We should go and pick him up before anything else. Alright, I'm guessing the choice has been made for us. We're not allowed to go near the trial chest or the other chest and the old settlement. Alright, then I'm guessing we're heading to where they are. Do I still want to try and get to the ancient quarry? Because it is roughly in the same direction, so... one attempt at least? I guess we should at least try that, right? Because it is a dead end area, because it doesn't lead anywhere than a dungeon. Ah yes, here we are allowed. Good. Alright, let's have a quick check.
It's oddly gloomy around here.
It's an ancient quarry, actually.
You fought that giant spider here, right?
We did. Interesting. Someone set up shop here. EP charge. A small tent has been set up. Huh? Why is there a tent here of all places? I'm just as curious as you are, but we should leave it for now. Why leave it for now? We're here now. Can we just investigate? Because if someone is investigating this, I'm very curious to see who it's going to be. It's been a while since we were last here. Not that we have any reason to be here now, so let's go. Ah, come on. Some little bit of free exploring, that's all I'm asking. I'm pretty sure at some point we'll go in there. And like I theorized,
Let's get going.
I am definitely hoping we're gonna get more knights. And if that's the case, the sooner the better. Because I don't want Class 7 just to be contractors. I want them to have their own knights too.
Yeah!
But if you look at it from a broader way, the fact that they are contractors might be a reason why there won't be knights in the future. It could be that Cold Steel, it just introduces at least 2 Divine Knights, maybe more, but let's just say it's only going to be that 2 for now. The Azure one and the Ashen one. Maybe the rest will come up in other series that still has to come out at some point. Because we know that the story of the Legend of Heroes is a long one. It's a long play game, and I mean not just in one collective story in one game, but over multiple ones. I think 9 or 10 at this point. So they take their time.
Yeah!
Maybe that's what they're gonna do with the knights as well. That in the end, when we collect all the elemental knights, we'll have our final team, and with that final team, we're gonna go against the ultimate evil or something. Yeah. But if that's the case, it's gonna be a very long time away, guaranteed.
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
Ah, we got to move it.
This way leads to the northeastern part of the Highlands.
It's gonna be my first time riding this far.
Guerrilla bomb. Is it actually going to be a new area? Or have we already been here before? From here on out, it's all new territory for me. How far does it extend, Gaius? Well, this actually takes you all the way to the Kelver Republic. If you keep going straight ahead, you can see the Watchtower to the side as well. Oh, that could be a problem for us now that it's under the Noble Alliance control. We'll have to be careful that none of their patrol ships notice us. True. Now, we just have to find Alyssa and Milliam. The cause of the region's orbital communication issue may be somewhere here too. But the cliffs are steep and the winds are strong, so keep steady. Gotcha. As the cliffs are steep and the wind is rough, would it be better if we just get off the horses? Just to be safe.
Advantage is ours.
Yeah, if you're a new
Let's finish
monster,
'em.
we're not gonna take any chances.
My turn.
My turn. Second form. Gale!
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Now! Got you!
Yeah, don't seem too rough.
Even the winds would be in.
I did it!
Yes, more level ups. Keep them coming. Because I can never be too high enough. I have a good watch. It's gonna be that they're gonna use like plants like these to hide treasure chests in. Oh, I'm ready for it.
Advantage is ours.
But we do
Let's
have to be on
finish
the
'em.
lookout, because who knows? There might be hidden
Nice.
treasure chests here, hidden enemies, maybe even hidden temples? Because the thought that's popping up in my head is that we had the Terra Temple in the previous area around Guerrilla Fortress. What if we have another temple here? If that's the case, we want to do it straight away as well.
Eliminating targets. Got it. Follow me, Elliot.
Leave it to me!
Here I go! Ha!
It's my turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Let's move! Sit! Now!
Right, one more.
Here!
Even the winds would be impressed.
We always aim to blow them away.
Really? Do we come to the north just to be able to make wind puns? I'm not complaining, I'm just noticing it. I wonder how big it is. No, it's not too bad, is it? Ooh! Arya Shrine. I knew there was gonna be a temple here. Okay, I think we got our destination for the day. And it looks like that's the only thing here. Could it be that the Arya Temple is also where we need to be for the quest? For finding Alyssa and Gwyn? Oh yeah, and of course Milliam as well. Shouldn't forget her.
Ha! The wind is behind us. Let's go!
Okay.
Yes, and I'm in front of the enemies.
Here I go.
Not bad. Galem.
Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
Here! Leave it to me.
Maybe use an art? Well, everyone is sealed, so we can do whatever we want. We have all the time in the world.
It's my turn.
Take this!
Hut.
My turn.
Perfect.
All right.
Here
The
I
other
go.
two should be close enough for Elliot to attack both.
Now.
Here!
Right.
Yes, perfect.
Hey.
My turn.
Yeah, with new enemies you just have to feel your way around to see how strong they are.
Hostiles neutralized.
Not
Guess
bad.
we're safe.
Not bad at all. I just wish we got more experience for the Master Quartz, cause I know we're just getting started,
Oh,
so
a chest. I wonder what's inside.
yeah, so mastering it now would be way too soon, but I can still hope for it. Floral bottle, and there's the Watchtower. Does look peaceful enough, doesn't it? I almost was expecting like an airship or so flying around it, like patrolling. Can we see the other base as well? Because I can remember that when we looked from the Watchtower, we could see the Calvert base from there as well. Doesn't seem like it, does it? Nope. Yeah, I could call the horse to make us walk a little bit faster, but this feels too much like an actual level. So at our first go, I just want to walk it and explore it. You just have to make sure that if there are waters, that we check out if they can fish there.
Rean, over there.
Ooh. The Uncerter. Wasn't that extremely hard boss fight we had in the old schoolhouse?
It's huge! I've never seen anything like it.
Ugh, there was a beast just like it in the old schoolhouse.
See, I remember.
Stay back, grandfather. Milliam and I can take care of this.
Beautiful dress though.
Yeah, this'll be a piece of cake. Lemmy! Go, go, go!
I think you're just pissing it off.
What? Is it that strong? Ugh, this beast is downright nasty compared to the others around here. We are so screwed.
Run away, now! Forget about me, just run!
No, they'll never do that.
Elisa! Milliam!
What?
Elisa! Milliam!
Are you both alright?
We'll back you up.
Well, if it isn't Gaius, and you're...
Yes, he is.
Rean! You're totally alive! And Claire's with you too? Double score!
Perfect. Actually, I didn't even think about this too much, but it's perfect that Claire's here. Fits with Milliam.
We can talk later. Our first priority is taking down this beast.
Just be careful.
Yeah, I think we definitely made the right choice with our team composition.
This is no ordinary beast. It's a cryptid. Gotcha. Ready?
Alright,
This
that's
one's dangerous.
really
Stay on your toes.
switching my team without
My
my permission. That's not how you do that.
Arcus, activate. No problem.
Anything interesting?
Let's
Might
go.
as well go for the full buff cycle.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. Hup. Here I go.
Alright. Impede, beautiful.
Get him. I'll handle
Miss? Not even the impede was allowed? Oh, I can't have that.
eliminating targets. Ah! Too slow.
Ooh, Frosty.
Now, let's get this over with.
Keep that in mind for
Leave it to
potential
me.
trial status.
There, there. I'll handle it.
Alright, what do you actually have? 40k. Any specifics? Of course, water is defensive, fire, earth is our friend. Let's see if we can seal it.
Two. Huh? And done.
Of course, resistant.
Right.
Should be expected. Heavenly gift inside. Ooh. CP plus 20. Molten rain. Desert arrow for extra heal. Good extra healing character, definitely. And judgment arrow. I think this is still the same we had before. Heatwave, burn, S-Class, golden sphere.
Turn to flames.
I don't want to lean on
Burn.
the S-Craft too soon, but it looks
My
like it's
turn.
protect against a lot of things.
Here goes. Overdrive.
Right. Perfect.
All right, let's do this.
Max strength.
Okay.
Let's see, he's back on 200.
Here I go.
Giving us a perfect opportunity for a Sylphid.
Sylphie dance. What's that?
My turn.
And then maybe delay it a bit.
Ha! Now
Now's our chance.
If it would work, of course, because we already saw resistance when she tried to sweep it.
My turn.
That's fine.
Burn to ash.
Oh, didn't see there's a 10% heal incoming for him.
Okay.
Can we do something to obstruct him? No. Well, there is one thing I can do to obstruct him, which would technically be a little bit too much. 8,000 is too much for a singular attack from Fee.
Come on, Lemmy!
Yeah, it's a bit forceful, and I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'll do anything to prevent healing on one of my bosses. The outfit does work really well with Milliam, definitely.
Yeah, you didn't stand a chance! Done.
I've got it!
I'm just getting started.
Ha! That's what I want to see.
Whew. Down it goes.
Yeah, that should have done it.
Oh, thank Adios. But what a monster! The one in the old schoolhouse was strong too, but this seemed even stronger.
Nah, not to me. The one that's in the old schoolhouse gave me so much more trouble than this one.
You called it a cryptid, right? Right. Ordinarily, cryptids shouldn't exist on this plane to begin with. But there's something abnormal taking place here in Erebonia. And it's not the war. I can only assume that abnormality having an effect on the land is what caused it to appear.
Yeah, it may be part of the Ouroboros program they're trying to initiate here.
Some abnormality?
Mm-hmm.
Are you implying that something else might be happening at the same time as the war?
Claire! I'm so happy to see you!
Milliam. I'm so glad that you're all right. It's wonderful to see you again.
Yeah, same to you. That new outfit you got looks smoking on you too.
Smoking, huh?
Rean!
Alyssa Reinford.
It's really you, isn't it? It's really, really you? I can't believe I'm finally seeing you again.
Neither can I. So, have you been doing okay? I'm glad to see you were able to find Gwyn at least.
Yeah, Wait a minute! Never mind me. What about you? Where have you been ever since we parted back at Trista? And how did you end up coming here? And I can see how you would be with Celine, but how come you're with the others?
It's a long story. I'll fill you in on all the details you want later, but that'll have to do for now. Sorry for being a pain.
Oh, enough of that. I should be the one apologizing. I'm so sorry for all we put you through.
Huh? What are you sorry for?
We knew just how much it would hurt you to part with us like that. We knew our choice would bring you nothing but suffering and misery. We knew that you'd blame yourself for what happened, for not being able to find a better way. But that was the only choice we had. At the end of the day, we believed that was the best thing for all of us, and for this country as a whole. Even if it meant willingly forcing all of the burden onto you. I'm so sorry, Rean.
Please.
A perfect reunion.
You've got nothing to apologize for. You're right. You didn't have a choice. There was no other way. But here we are, together again. And it was only because I could trust in all of you that I was able to come this far. I couldn't be more grateful. If anything, I should be thanking you. So, that's exactly what I'm going to say. Thank you, Elisa.
You big goof. This all feels like a dream. At least now I'll be able to keep that promise.
Promise?
And when we meet again, I'll tell you everything that's in my heart.
Oh.
Not now, though.
Under the moonlight sky when they are alone. And of course the rest of Class 7 somewhere in the background listening in.
These things are all about timing. No, forget I said that. Thank you, Rean. Thank you for coming back to us.
And from this point on, I won't be going anywhere without you.
Oh boy.
Always good to see young people living up their youth. I'm surprised you've got no problems with sharing a passionate embrace like that in front of your old grandpa, though. Not that I mind, of course.
Oh, he loves to tease.
It was just, I got all emotional seeing him again, and don't go reading anything into it, okay?
Sounding mighty suspicious to me.
Okay, it's Milliam time!
Whoa, hold up.
I'm pretty sure that's what Alyssa wanted to do as well, but that was a bit too much. Milliam or Ryan?
Oh, I missed you so much, Rean! Wasn't expecting you to be hanging out with Claire, though.
Well, suffice it to say, a lot's happened.
I wasn't expecting you to be with Elisa and Gaius either, to be honest. I would have thought you returned to the intelligence division.
I didn't get any orders to go back, and I know Nord pretty okay. So I wanted to hang out with Elisa and Gaius until we found everybody.
Really? Well, thanks for sticking around. Class 7 wouldn't be complete without you, Milliam. I hope we can keep counting on you.
Yep, always and forever.
Oh.
It's nice seeing us all together like this.
And hopefully, we can find the rest of us soon too.
I'm so happy for you all.
Allow me to offer my congratulations, too.
And of course, Gwyn.
I'm
How can
sure
we
you must
forget?
have a lot of catching up to do, but I think we should return to the lake for now. I managed to get a look at how things are in the Watchtower.
The Watchtower?
Lacan did say that you'd gone to investigate something.
It looked like the damage from the attack earlier this year had been repaired, but are you suggesting it has something to do with the orbital communication problems in the region?
Maybe that's the reason why they went after the Watchtower in the first place. Not because of its location with Calvert, but because it was the perfect opportunity and location to use a device to disturb all the communications in the area?
It certainly does. It's got this really annoying thingy on it, you see.
Back to the village. I would have gladly have done that myself. An orbital wave jammer? Ah, that's right. There's one set up at the very top of the Watchtower. A pretty big one too. I had no idea. I can't pretend to be an expert on orbital technology, but that jammer is the reason everyone's been unable to use orbital communications, right? It's a safe assumption. It's like designed to intermittently release orbital waves of its own to disrupt communications. I think the intelligence division has something like that, actually. The RMP does as well, and we do use them from time to time in our operations. but I can say with confidence that I've never seen one powerful enough to cover an area as vast as the Highlands.
Well, equally impressive is the fact that it's so designed to allow for certain devices to operate as normal. The Noble Alliance can communicate the same as always, but no one else can.
The horrible communications are key part of modern warfare too. If the Alliance is the only one who can use them, they're at a huge advantage. The 3rd Armored Division is doing their best to even the odds however they can, but it's getting more and more difficult to hold their ground. As long as that device remains active, I can't see the situation improving for them either. We've been trying to see if we can find a way to turn things around, but so far, no such luck.
Oh, I'm sure Lemmy will be able to bust it up, no problem if he got close enough to it.
But with the way they're washing the skies, it's not like we could just fly up to it and go to town or anything. No matter the reason, the situation on the Highlands at present is perilous. We've managed to escape harm so far by fleeing here, but there's no guarantee that will always be the case. Personally, I think it's time we started preparing to leave the Highlands behind and move elsewhere. Does it really have to come to that? Very well, I'll help you prepare. Would you be willing to wait until after that for me to come with you?
But
you sure, Gaius?
I think it's all he can do.
Well, we should start preparing to evacuate at once then. We'll need to decide what to do about Charles too, since your father is likely staying behind at Zender Gate.
Well, then we go to Zender Gate and ask him. Please, hold on a moment. This war was started by the Empire, and the responsibility for dragging Norse people into it is Erebonia's alone. Why should you have to abandon your homeland because of something you have nothing to do with? That can't be right.
Well, I agree, but...
It pains for me to leave as well, but I don't see what other choice we have. You saw the danger we face if we stay. Jaegers hiding near a settlement, bloody battles cropping up every day. The most important thing is keeping our families safe. If we have to lose our home to do that, so be it.
And you're really okay with that? Last time we were here, you told us how much you loved everything about this land.
I'd never seen someone speak so fondly of their home as you did then. Answer me one more time, are you really okay with just leaving that home behind?
Rean, please.
We haven't exhausted our options yet. There's still a way to make it so that you can stay here and keep everyone safe. So why not give that a shot before we give up completely? You couldn't mean stopping the Gemmer ourselves?
Like, do it without Lemmy's help?
Exactly. The Noble Alliance is focusing all its energy into fighting the 3rd Armored Division. So if a third party like us show up out of nowhere, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to catch them off guard and disable it.
It's not impossible. It doesn't sound easy.
Are you sure you want to go through with that? Whether you intended it or not, you'll be fighting against the Noble Alliance. Naturally, we won't be cooperating directly with the Imperial Army, but what the Alliance is doing is hurting more than just the military. It's stopping communications with Zender Gate, and they're taking advantage of that by using Jaegers to control the Highland. We can't stand back and allow the people of the North to be threatened like that.
Yeah, I agree. The people here have done so much for us. Yeah, it's only fair that we help them out, right?
Yep. Are we ready to give it all we've got? If you've made up your minds, then it's all I have to say. Thank you. All of you. Count me in. To hear you guys say that you want to protect this land as if it were your own means more than words could ever say. That's good to hear.
I had grumbled about how you can't help but poke your nose into trouble every single time you find it, but I've just accepted that's what you do at this point.
To be young again.
Indeed. Seeing all of you fired up reminds me just how important it is to fight to protect the things that matter most to you. Leave contacting the Lieutenant General to us, and we'll leave this matter entirely into your capable hands. May the winds and the goddess guide your path. Thank you. We won't let you down.
Well then, we should get started immediately.
We can't act without finding a way into the Watchtower after all. Yeah, we can't exactly barge our way in through the front door considering who we're up against.
Yep, with those soldiers on guard, I doubt we'll even make it that far. We're gonna need to find a way to get into the place without them noticing us. Are there any roads that would get us there without passing them? Wait, I know! Did you think of something? Yeah, one of the areas we investigated during our field study.
The location where they shot the mortars from?
Remember the area where those orbital mortars that attacked the Watchtower were set up? Oh!
That's right, you can see that area from the Watchtower. I doubt the Alliance is aware of what happened then either, so it wouldn't be on their radar. That's the perfect spot to sneak in. Alyssa, good call.
Really? Yep, totally possible.
It sounds like our best choice. We should travel there on horseback as soon as we're prepared.
Oh, and maybe we should drop by and talk to the Elder before we leave. He might have something else he could use our help with. Life seems to be tough for everyone here these days. Okie dokie. They've been all really nice, so we should return the favor.
Fair enough. We can drop by there before leaving then. I appreciate it. Alyssa and Milliam joined the party. Rean and Alyssa can now use overdrive when linked with one another. Rean and Milliam can now use overdrive when linked with one another. Traveling to your destination along the southern part of the Highlands will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished or unaccepted quests will no longer be available. You can now use the quick travel menu across the Highlands by pressing the X button. The quick travel menu is accessible in the north, south and northeast part of the Highlands. It will allow you to instantly travel to the neighboring maps, making it easier to cross from one side to the other. That's actually really nice. We're going to experience that the next time, but seeing there is going to be fast travel, I think that would be the perfect time to also pick up all the chests in both regions and having that done. So we'll be zapping left and right, forward and backwards to get them all. But before we do that, we're going to talk to everyone in the village, get any potential side quests, because Alyssa was definitely hinting at quests. But we're going to do that next time. Until then, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue on to explore the Highlands before we attack the Watchtower. See you then. Bye bye.